Welcome back to the channel, my friends. Warhammer Man Studios. I'm Warhammer Man, and today we're taking a look at this week's official prices. This video is sponsored by the Game Bunker. More on that later. Alright, so we got 11 total Christmas boxes coming out this year, 7 for Warhammer 40k and 4 for Warhammer Age of Sigmar. We're going to be taking a look at the MSRP price of the individual box sets in US dollars and Canadian dollars. And then we're also going to go over the MSRP of each individual kit inside of each box and your total savings. Taking a look at which boxes are the best deals, which ones are going to be the most popular, and we're going to do it all pretty quick. So first off, we have the BattleForce Krieg Siege Platoon for the Astra Militarum. And the MSRP price this year for the Christmas boxes across the board is $250. That's for Warhammer 40k and Age of Sigmar, or $300 Canadian. So the Krieg box has $332 of MSRP value individual kits. You save $82, and it's about a 25% discount. One of the worst deals, but one of the best boxes. Then we have the BattleForce Hellforged Warband for the Chaos Space Marines. And again, this one is priced at $250. It has $366 in models inside. So you're going to save $116, and that's going to be about 32% savings over MSRP. Not a bad box. Next, we have the Emperor's Children Blissbound Warband. So again, $250 MSRP, $364 of models inside. So you're going to save $114 or 31% over MSRP. Then we have the Leagues of Votann Chthonian Prospect. So again, $250 USD MSRP, $369 in individual kits inside. You're going to save $119 or 32% over MSRP. Then we have the Space Marines BattleForce Iron Halo Strike Force. So $250 price tag, $361 MSRP, save $111 or 31% over MSRP. And next we have the Tau Farsight Cadre. So $250 price tag, $345 in MSRP, so you're going to save $95 over MSRP, picking up the box over the individual kits, so about 27% savings. And then we have the Tyranids Crusher Stampede. So a $250 price tag, $361 in MSRP model kits, save a total of $111 or 31% over MSRP. And then moving over to Age of Sigmar, we have the Gloomspite Gits. So same price on these, $250 MSRP across the board, $378 in models, so you're going to save $128. And I think you'll see pretty quickly that even though the price tag on all the boxes is the same, the value inside of the Age of Sigmar boxes is slightly better across the board. And I do think this one's going to be very popular. Then we have Skaven next. We have the Scryer Warp Swarm. Again, $250 price tag, $386 in MSRP individual model kits. So you're going to save $136 over MSRP, picking up the box set over the individual kits. And then we have the Soulblight Gravelords Lances of the Crimson Keep. $250 price tag, $402 in individual kits. So you're going to save $152 picking up the box over MSRP. And then last but not least of the Sigmar boxes, we have the Sylvaneth Outcast Spike Grove. So again, $250 price tag, $399 in MSRP individual kits inside. So you're going to save $149 over MSRP.
Now a quick word from today's sponsor, Game Bunker. Game Bunker carries a full range of Games Workshop products, including miniatures, terrain, paint tools, and more. Game Bunker offers 15% off MSRP for most Games Workshop products with the discount code WHMS. Receive free shipping in the continental United States on orders over $145. Online orders ship out within 24 hours. Game Bunker is a veteran-owned business. Use affiliate link below, enter discount code WHMS to save 15% on most items at checkout. For fast, friendly service with a discount on your favorite tabletop board gaming purchases, visit GameBunker.net and let them know that Warhammer Man sent you.
So all the boxes this year have some pretty nice savings over MSRP. They do have a hefty price tag at $250. I think the BattleForce Stankhold Rampage for the Trolls is going to be the best of the Age of Sigmar boxes and probably go the quickest and be the hardest to get for Age of Sigmar. And then the two most popular boxes for Warhammer 40k and the hardest to get, I think, are going to be the Space Marines with $111 in savings. And the Space Marines are just really popular, so I think there's going to be a lot of demand for them. And then we also have the Astra Militarum Krieg box. And while this one is one of the worst in actual value inside, the least savings, it is definitely one of the best boxes. It's loaded with models, and the Krieg are extremely popular right now. So I definitely think these are going to be the two best or hardest to get boxes for Warhammer 40k. So we got 11 total Christmas boxes this year, all of them pretty nice savings over MSRP. The Sigmar box is a little better than the 40k boxes, but obviously 40k a little more popular. So Games Workshop doesn't have to pack quite as much value into them. It does appear that Games Workshop has made a decent amount of boxes this year. Allocations appear to be not as bad as they've been in the past. But overall, make sure that you are ready on Saturday to pick up your boxes. Pre-orders go live at 1 p.m. EST, or let your local store know that you are ready to pick them up, which ones you want, and make sure you get your name at the top of the list. The Christmas boxes are one and done, so once they are sold out, they are gone forever. So if you are after any of the Christmas boxes this year, make sure that you're ready to go on launch day. Some of them will probably stick around for a couple of hours or even a couple of days or weeks, but some of them will literally be gone in minutes. So make sure you don't miss out on your Warhammer Christmas presents that might be on yours or one of your significant others' Christmas lists. Let me know which of the boxes you're most excited for, which ones you're going to be picking up. What do you think is going to be the first one to sell out? Which one do you think is the worst box? Always like to hear back from you guys in the comments. And as always, special thanks to the Game Bunker for sponsoring the channel. Check out the link in the description to save 15% on most Games Workshop products with code WHMS at checkout. Warhammer Man Studios, I'm Warhammer Man, and I'm out of here.